wants to read your palm. Not in the fortune-telling way, but a fortune could be made. It's called Amazon One. The palm scanning device serves as a contactless way for people to pay. Already in 2 of their Amazon Go convenience stores in Seattle. Giving your entire hand to the company owned by the richest man in the world may sound daunting, but Amazon insists it's safer than face recognition, saying this technology, quote, is more private than some biometric alternatives because you can't determine a person's identity by looking at an image of their palm. In a blog post, the company says you don't even need an Amazon account, just a phone number and credit card. Amazon One users can delete their biometric data if they cancel their account. The technology isn't just for paying. Amazon predicts it could one day be your ticket inside a stadium or concert. As for expanding, the company says it's in active discussions with several potential customers.
This is Zoe. Just like you, she uses lots of different cards and IDs to get through her day. What if all Zoe needed was herself? Introducing Amazon One, a free service that lets you use your palm to quickly pay for things, gain access, earn rewards, and more. Let's say you're grabbing your favorite coffee beverage, or heading into the office, or checking out. Just hover your palm and you're on your way. It's as easy as that. Sign up is free and takes less than a minute. All you need is a credit card, your phone number, and your palm. That's it. Since your palm is unique and can't be lost or misplaced, you can get things done quickly and securely. And with more experiences on the way, Amazon One will help you get even more done, simply by being you. Now, Zoe has more time to do what she loves, indoor skydiving. Enter, identify, and pay with Amazon One.
Wow. Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakwadash. Double honors being to the elders and the apostles of Glory Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. It was in the gospel of broad left understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. It's the Aki and Mahalaya coming back with another lesson through the Spirit. I know several brothers that went into this whole Amazon One, the easier way through your day, but this is doing nothing more but perpetuating or promoting the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. Now, while this is going to be a straightforward lesson, it's going to be to the point. I'm going to hit a couple of points, then we're going to pull out. But that shows you that a society that's being acclimated mentally to accept this chip, all right, because we know that Amazon is one of the top prime retailers of the 21st century, all right, putting business out of business like overnight. Like right now, JCPenney's, they're having liquidation sales. Kmart, that's gone. Payless Shoe Source. I was in a little strip mall yesterday, man. I was going there to look for some tank tops and some just some different things I may need for the drawer. And I went in there. It was pretty much desolate. You know, I remember Payless Shoe Source gone. You know, so Amazon and big moguls like Walmart, I believe that these are going to be the companies that's going to see the infrastructure of the New World Order, which is being built as we speak. Technically, we're in it. They just have to put the shit. What the hell did I do? Salakia. I accidentally clicked on a brother's video.
Sacramento.
Damn. I'm going back to that video though. That was my bad. But anyway, where was I? Basically, we're seeing the infrastructure of the New World Order being built. And as you see, Amazon is promoting the mark of the beast, because if you look at this young lady, this digital screening here, she's basically swiping things with her hand in here, talking about, well, they can't steal your identity. They can't steal this and that. Well, for one thing, biometrics is biometrics, okay? Whether you're reading eye scans or whether you scanning your fingerprints, because in some companies, man, you got to use your fingerprint, which is a vote of identity, in order to get access to that particular building. So what are they talking about? That they can't get your identity by swiping your hand? Yes, they can get it, because this is part of your DNA. Like if you look at your fingertips, you have particular ridges in your fingertips that's of a particular design of who you are. All right. And they said only thing you need is a credit card and a phone number. Well, that links back into who you are, because if you link a telephone number, you link a credit card, they can easily go back into these particular algorithms and pull up a database on medical records and say, well, this is such and such. He has this blood type. He lives here. This is his eye color. So it all coincides with one spectrum. It's part of an agenda. You know, that's why we know that America is on its way out of here. You know, but for you jakes out there, you're gonna take the chip. And like that's the spirit apostle Tahar just uploaded a video stating that you women will definitely take the chip. Okay, and I agree with that 144%. All right, because most of you men, you're gonna take the chip, especially you guys that's calling yourselves Israelites that claim that the mark of the beast is an embargo or Christianity or it's philosophy or religion. Like what do you even get that from? That doesn't even make any sense, man. You know what I mean? So anyway, the spirit of the Lord is getting ready to move on this planet heavily, and this will be the wave of the new world. This is the reason why all this COVID shit is running rampant. Why? To get you people in a complying mindset, to get you to comply to what's going on. It's all about control. If we can bully you into scaring you with fines and penalties and jail time, you will you will succumb to this totalitarian government. And that's the mindset because you Americans, you're just so goddamn afraid. You know, and that's what happens when you sit back and watch movies all damn day. You watching reality TV and you watching things that promotes death. All right, like it's nothing wrong with watching horror movies. I'm quite a fan of them myself. But when you can't uh, dictate, where you can't separate the fabric of reality and nonfiction from truth, then that becomes a problem. And this is why you Americans are so high on social media, which they're gonna promote that through social media platforms too. That's what it's all about. But anyway, I'm gonna get two precepts. You know, we're gonna go into the occasion of Revelation 13 and 16. We know that by heart. But I'm gonna play this video again just in case we may have missed something because this speaks a lot in 1 minute. This video says a whole lot, which proves that we were the ones that were speaking the truth all this time. This is why brothers of Great Millstone, we claim and we specify and we stand by. And matter of fact, we should put it on our banner, GMS, the camp of 100% truth, as a subtitle, a subcaption. And we can do that, you know. And we're not being pompous or proud, but it's just the truth. We have the 100% truth. All right, because who else is foretelling these particular events that's happening on the planet Earth to the T? You know, well, you got guys that say, well, that's already written. Yeah, it's already written because it don't have to be rewritten. We written it thousands of years ago. Now we're just coming back to interpret what we wrote, which you can't do. That's to show you that the Spirit is moving on us to do so. But anyway, enough ranting. Here we go.
This is Zoe. Just like you, she uses lots of different cards and IDs to get through her day. What if all Zoe needed was herself? Introducing Amazon One, a free service that lets you use your palm to quickly pay for things, gain access, earn rewards, and more. Let's say you're grabbing your favorite coffee beverage.
You see that? You see how convenient it is? And they've already tested. You have what they call sleeper cells. This is why you have Facebook. This is why you have different algorithms such as YouTube and all these social media platforms. They have these sleeper cells, right? And they come back and they assess you. They do studies. They see what the people like and they see what makes them tick. All right. And they notice the mainly American, all right, and in the westernized societies, they like convenience. They like quick and convenience. Fast-paced society. They like it easy and quick. You go to Starbucks, man, you can swipe your rewards card and get your coffee and be gone. It ain't like back in the day. You got to look at the menu, you got to order, you got to pull the cash out. Sometimes you may be short. You got to run back to the vehicle and get the 10 cents you're short because Esau ain't going to let you slide with 10 cents. You know, but they make it convenient with the swipe of a hand or a credit card. Bam, you're done. It's that simple. So they're using the form of convene to push the mark of the beast. All right, it's all about convenience, especially when you can start up your vehicle without your car keys. Come on, man. I mean, people lose their car keys or their wallets or driver's license daily. And that's going to be part of the excuse that they're going to get people to comply with. And the rest of the people that don't comply with this, they're going to create these unfortunate situations, such as COVID and these attacks on these different cities and so forth. They're going to do things like that to scare the people into submission to the New World Order. All right, because it's called gradualism. Hegelian dialectus is gradualism. You shortly, but you put the squeeze on people. You know what I'm saying? Like if you put somebody in a bear hug, it don't always start off hard, but as you squeeze tighter and tighter, that person eventually taps out. And that's how this society, this New World Order, that's how it's going to be set up. All right.
Or heading into the office. Or checking out. Just hover your palm and you're on your way. It's as easy as that. Sign up is free and takes less than a minute. All you need is a credit card, your phone number, and your palm. That's it. Since your palm is unique and can't be lost or misplaced, you can get things done quickly and securely. And with more experiences on the way, Amazon One will help you get even more done.
See, with more experiences on the way. So you have to pay attention to what Esau was saying. All right, they're basically telling you they're going to take this a step further. Let's test this to see how people will fare with it. And before you know it, there's going to be a whole society full of cashless checkouts. Like they're getting rid of cashiers. You know, you go to these certain restaurants, they have kiosks all over the place. You go to Whole Foods now, it's pretty much digital. You know, even though you have cashiers at Whole Foods, but Whole Foods, since that's an upcoming retailer that's been around for about, I don't want to guess, but it's been around for some time, you know, but it's not as affordable as Walmart or these different local grocers are. But nonetheless, that's a store that's on par almost with Amazon when it comes to foods and goods. That store is up next, possibly, you know. And like I brought out earlier, you got Payless Shoe Stores, all these particular big retailers that have shut down over the years due to the financial crisis. Amazon is taking over, you know, especially when this guy, what's his name? Jeff Bezos. No, what is it, Jeff Bezos? No, I don't think it's Jeff Bezos. I forgot the CEO of this Amazon nonsense, but the guy is basically a billionaire. All right, like they got a lot of car stereo sounds, like a lot of electronics, phones, and stuff like that. You know, you can sell that stuff for dirt cheap because it's like you already cut out the middleman. It's like the supplier that they get it from, they're totally wiped out. You know, so if you want anything, go online and get it. You can cut the price in half. Just go straight to the source. You know, that was the concept that Frank Lucas had in American Gangster. Instead of dealing with the middleman, he said, I want to go get it from where they go get it from. I want to go to the source. And he got it for cheap. And he paid him, and then he sold it for dirt cheap and made a killing off that shit, man. So and it's the same concept. All right?
By being you. Now, Zoe has more time to do what she loves. Indoor skydiving. Enter, identify, and pay with Amazon One.
See? Bro, we there. All right? So anyway, let's get a couple precepts here. We're going to go to the book of 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. We all know that by heart, but we're going to go to it anyway just for edification for you new brothers out there. And everybody that watch the Great Millstone videos, you should already know what this is. You shouldn't question this. All right? We've done countless videos on the mark, and brothers are uploading around the clock daily. So there's no excuse at this point. All right, so this is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we're not ignorant of his devices. This is nothing more than a device of Satan. All right, and they're once again propagating it around the world. And you Americans, you will take the chip. You women, if you ain't covered by the men of the Lord, you would most likely take that RFID chip. Why? Because for one thing, you're not going to have the ability to self-sustain yourself mentally. Like the scriptures say, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times. Wisdom and knowledge. All right, understanding particular things on how to survive and how to navigate in the world will be the stability of the times to come. And a lot of you women out there, man, you just don't have it. Why? Because you choose to be on par with the vote of feminism in here in Babylon. All right, Revelation 13 and 15. It says here, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many was not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And that he is going into this society, this empire. Okay, this beast system, this Roman Empire, this revitalized Roman Empire, which we know as the last leg of Rome. All right, and like you ever heard the term, are you standing on your last leg? All right, this is the last and final leg of the Roman Empire that's getting ready to be destroyed. Because once this is implemented and they go house to house, however they're going to do it, that's when the Most High is going to rain down judgment on this devil. All right, because I don't know if you brothers paid attention, but they showed the guy in the video that had the beard. He kind of looked like an Edomite dude, but I kind of got through the spirit that that's Northern Kingdom. You know, he had the big beard and he had the kid with him, you know, because the whole concept is to really get you Jakes chipped and vaccinated faster than anybody else, because they understand once you get vaccinated or you get chipped, that's a direct violation of your power's commandment. So therefore, you are already going to be destroyed. And Esau knows that. This is why they are pushing for this chip in the vaccination, primarily on the so-called minority communities, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They said, well, look, Most High made a patent with them. He said, look, man, if you can reach the heavens or down to the bottoms of the earth, then I'll do away with my people. Esau can't do that. That's why he's trying to blow up the moon. But also he's like, okay, if I can go around a new way of chipping these people, maybe the Lord would destroy all of them. So you can see how desperate they are to chip the Israelites. All right, because that's another way that the Most High would just say, you know what, the hell with my people, they're done. But even then, if they succeeded in that, Esau, you still wouldn't get the blessing. You've been nullified of that already. Sorry. But anyway, it says, and it calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay, so this is going to be a required spectrum in order to navigate in this society, in order to really coexist for real, or exist, you know. But anyway, Revelations 14, and I'm gonna start at verses let's start at verses 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in their foreheads or in his hand, the same should drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. Okay, and he should be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, and the smoke of their torment is sent up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receive the mark of his name. So if you take the chip, you done, all right? And with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And with that, Shalom and a Baba.